questions. That's what Baldwin County investigators are going over right now after a huge money seizure along I-65.
Today, the Interstate Interdiction Task Force found this money in a search of a semi on I-65 in Baldwin County.
Late 40s now, still fighting these random people in random places.
Yeah.
For 5 million here, 10 million there.
No, he's just a big spender. You can't spend like that, you know? Buy an original. We'd love to have you in the Dow.
What?
Invest in Prime, huh? Do something smart with your money, Floyd.
Floyd Mayweather is reportedly enraged after federal authorities confiscated nearly $250 million in cash and assets from his properties, citing unpaid taxes and escalating debts. Known for living an extravagant life, Mayweather's lavish estates, and his elite car collection, including multiple Bugatti Veyrons, a $4.8 million Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita, and a $3.5 million Bugatti Chiron, have become prime targets. Despite projecting an image of boundless wealth, the IRS has filed liens against him totaling over $22 million in unpaid taxes, along with several unresolved debts from earlier years. This massive asset seizure highlights the severe financial troubles he currently faces.
And it looks like he's filed a petition with the United States tax court saying that much of his money is tied up and it cannot be easily converted into the cash that he needs to pay those taxes. And so for that reason, he's asking for a short-term installment agreement, and that's going to allow him more time to get the cash. Although the taxpayer has substantial assets, those assets are restricted and primarily illiquid. So the taxpayer has a significant liquidity event scheduled in about 60 days.
Floyd Mayweather, famously known as Money, is celebrated for his flashy lifestyle and large reserves of liquid cash. Back in 2013, it was revealed that he had a single bank account containing $123 million, showcasing his strong preference for liquidity over investments. His luxurious properties, like the $25.5 million mansion in Beverly Hills and a $10 million estate in Las Vegas, are equipped with amenities such as 20-car garages and high-end interior finishes, perfectly reflecting his taste for excess. Mayweather's inclination toward cash transactions is clearly seen in the way he purchases property, often paying the full amount upfront in cash. This practice not only demonstrates his vast financial resources, but also reinforces his reputation for lavish, over-the-top spending habits. Floyd Mayweather's properties have long been symbols of ultimate luxury, filled with an array of high-end assets. His car collection alone is reportedly worth more than $50 million, featuring some of the most exclusive models on the planet. Among his most valuable cars are 3 Bugatti Veyrons, each priced at around $2 million, and the rare Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita, which he acquired for $4.8 million. His garage also boasts a $3.3 million Ferrari Enzo, a $3.5 million Bugatti Chiron, and a $3.2 million Pagani Huayra BC Roadster. In addition, Mayweather owns several Rolls-Royce vehicles, including a Phantom Limited Edition worth $641,000 and multiple Lamborghini Aventadors, each costing around $517,000 to $770,000. Most of these exotic cars, many of which he rarely even drives, are meticulously maintained across his luxury homes in Las Vegas, Los Angeles, and Miami.
I'll show you a couple toys. They call this the $1 million garage.
I know we're on television, Floyd, but I think it's necessary for me to say, damn.
Well, we are on ESPN. These are sports cars. It's a sports network. This car costs $3.2 million. This Bugatti right here costs 1.6 million. You ain't seen these toys.
I haven't seen these.
No.
Floyd, this is 7 cars, man. Silver, platinum, Miami, black LA, white Vegas.
Yeah, in New York, I got my drivers.
And you got your drivers in New York?
Yeah.
Why? Talk to me about why you make the decision to drive different colored cars in respective cities.
Spoiled brat.
Oh, just being a brat?
Just being a brat.
The 7 cars that you showed me.
Yes.
In August 2024, Floyd Mayweather shared a video from his private jet, flaunting stacks of $100 bills alongside his luxury watch collection and designer bags. Earlier that year, he posted images of 7 Louis Vuitton bags packed for a 1-week trip, one of which was clearly filled with cash. These posts further illustrate Mayweather's consistent tendency to showcase his wealth through extravagant possessions and lavish travel habits.
A whopping 711 have been hit by rookies and 125 have come with bases loaded. 510 different players have left the yard, and we've seen
Floyd Mayweather reportedly spent $5 million within a single week, which included the purchase of a second private jet and a $42 million real estate portfolio consisting of over 60 buildings located in Manhattan.
Money Mayweather just bought 60 buildings in Manhattan for $402 million. It's one of the largest deals this year, and the purchase is for 60 buildings and over 1,000 affordable housing apartments, making the average cost per unit $402,000. Before this, Floyd already had a massive real estate portfolio of over $200 million, including 9 skyscrapers in New York City. This new deal involving over 60 buildings is located in Upper Manhattan, and all these properties will fall under Article 9 tax exemption, which means as long as 2/3 of the apartments stay affordable housing, they can collect tax breaks for the next 40 years. And even though Floyd just spent $500 million, he just showed off his new $65 million carbon fiber jet. And the wild part is, this is his second plane and small plane. He also owns a massive Gulfstream 650. But his new plane is pretty sweet. It's a 12-seater equipped with everything you can imagine, including gold cup holders.
Although such high-profile acquisitions strengthen his image as a business mogul, they have also fueled increased scrutiny regarding his financial health and ongoing tax issues. Critics question whether this level of extravagant spending is sustainable, especially in the face of unresolved debts and active IRS liens.
Damn, Floyd Mayweather, Money Mayweather. Why they got you up under the gun again on $25 million in taxes? Hey, man, you know, stuff about to get real for you, Floyd, man, because you already owe Gervonta Davis $33 million that you ain't paid him. Do anybody find this strange that your boy Floyd is on all the IRS money, on Dubai money, on Gervonta Davis money, but yet we have all this stuff, all that flash that y'all see. But y'all realize, man, he get a lot of that stuff free. Now, guys, I'm not hating because that is my favorite boxer, man. And like I said, I'm born and raised in Las Vegas, and I love his grind. He's a hell of a fighter.
Floyd Mayweather continues to flaunt his massive wealth, frequently posting videos that display his vast luxury watch collection. One of his most notable pieces is the $18 million billionaire watch by Jacob & Co., encrusted with 260 carats of emerald-cut diamonds. His collection also includes elite timepieces from prestigious brands such as Rolex, Audemars Piguet, and Richard Mille. Mayweather is known to travel with several watches at once, ensuring he wears a different one each day of his trips. These ostentatious displays highlight his deep affinity for luxury and his commitment to maintaining a larger-than-life public persona.
I need you guys to watch me talk about my watches. Right here, I got 3 cases, and they're all full of watches. So when I travel, I like to take, you know, if I'm going for 45 days, I like to take 45 watches with me. I like to have options. So everybody's always asking me, what's your favorite watch? Well, one of my favorite watch brands is Seizure & Co. As you can see right here, I got this a few months back, and it's one of my favorite watches. One of the best brands in the world. That's just my personal opinion. I like the brand so much, I went and bought another watch just yesterday, Seizure & Co. As you can see, Avi and Co. Now, let's talk about watches. Let's talk about jewelry. Let's talk about a few things. I need you guys to watch me talk about my watches. So we'll set this to the side. Now, we want to give the people an appetizer or something light. So we give you 2 appetizers, then we give you a main course. Just a few watches that I got while I travel. So check this out. We're gonna go here first. And of course, the company is Avi & Co. Crazy company. Now, I need you guys to come closer and check this out. So let me come to you guys.
Floyd Mayweather has built immense wealth by maintaining complete control over both his boxing career and promotional activities. In 2006, he paid $750,000 to terminate his contract with Top Rank, allowing him to establish Mayweather Promotions and manage his fights independently. This strategic decision enabled him to secure a significantly larger portion of the revenue generated from his matches, ultimately contributing to his estimated career earnings of more than $1.2 billion.
This is the secret why Floyd Mayweather makes so much more money than all the other boxers. Stay until the very end because I reveal his #1 strategy that nobody talks about. Unlike other boxers, Mayweather has a different business model. He's the promoter himself, and his company Mayweather Promotions does all of the marketing, press conferences, sponsorships, and TV rights. He takes a whopping 50% of all the pay-per-view revenue and gets all the money from ticket sales, merch sales, and concessions. But his #1 strategy that makes him invincible, but first, make sure to follow me so you don't miss any content, is his ability to manage risk. His contract with Showtime Sports not only gives him guaranteed purses that bottom out at $32 million, but contractually states that his promotions company takes on none of the risk. So if a fight bombs and doesn't sell as many tickets or pay-per-view as expected, the network Showtime loses money, but Mayweather Promotions gets away completely unscathed. That is why there will never be another Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah. I think it was like a $5 or $8 million 5-fight deal or something like that. You have to check the numbers, but he turned that down to start his own promotion. And when he was with HBO, he worked out that deal to do the 24/7 where you can see the behind the scenes. That was right around the time when reality TV was getting big. So you didn't have social media then. People began to build and know Floyd off of the 24/7. I can tell you right now, my wife even became a boxing fan from watching the 24/7s. So the timing of him becoming his own boss, which you're going to make the majority.
Critics frequently argue that Floyd Mayweather's constant display of wealth may be more of a financial burden than a mark of success. By continuously sharing glimpses of his extravagant lifestyle, he risks reinforcing the perception that his identity is solely tied to material wealth. This relentless focus on luxury could potentially eclipse his athletic accomplishments and narrow the scope of his legacy beyond boxing. Many question whether such a public persona is sustainable in the long run.
They kind of, think it's a red flag when you're 50 years old and feel like almost 50 and still gotta flex on social media. But, people on social media do what they do best. Especially black people try to tear each other down. So people start researching, Angelique started researching, and they found out that Floyd was capping. Now, Floyd is part of like some type of ownership group that got a part of it. Then you got 50, they just passing these kids through. So it's a lot of stuff to worry about. But people online seeing what Floyd did or didn't buy, I just find it weird on his end that you still feel like you got to announce every move on social media. And that's his biggest reason why he going broke and why he gonna be broke. He want to keep up with the Joneses. At some point, even, Bill Gates ain't really never lived that lifestyle, but Steve, at some point, they scale it back. They had their fun. They probably bought the dream car, dream house, dream bitch. They had the fun, but they realized, okay, let me scale it back. At some point, you can't live your 40s and 50s like you 20 and 19. You can't live like that. It's okay. I don't really need a house in Cali or in New York and in Vegas, and I don't need a house everywhere.
Chael Sonnen, a former UFC fighter and analyst, has expressed skepticism about the financial success of the 2017 Mayweather vs. McGregor fight. Despite official reports citing a $55 million live gate and over 13,000 tickets sold, Sonnen, who attended the event, claimed he noticed numerous empty seats and was instructed to falsely report the venue as sold out. He criticized the event's promotion, calling it the biggest lie I've lived through, and suggested that the reported earnings were exaggerated for publicity. Meanwhile, Mayweather continues to flaunt his wealth, prompting ongoing doubts about his financial stability. Critics argue that his constant show of luxury, be it expensive watches or bundles of cash, might be more about maintaining an image than reflecting reality.
Now, this comes amid, rumors of Floyd Mayweather being stuck in Dubai because he owes people money. And, these are coming from trustworthy sources, Gervonta Davis, Floyd Mayweather, people who know about Floyd Mayweather's inner life. But back to TMZ. So they reported Floyd Mayweather was courtside for last night's pivotal Clippers versus Mavericks game. But before money got to the arena, he was handing it out, blessing 3 homeless men with $30K. Now, there are no pictures. There is no video of this happening, but there is an official TMZ article, and TMZ usually gets it right. TMZ also said, we're told Mayweather began talking to the guys and decided he wanted to help. So he busted out his backpack and blessed each guy with 10 racks. This is the only photo they have of Floyd Mayweather being at the game. And once again, this comes as everyone is saying he is stuck in Dubai. There isn't any other photos of Floyd Mayweather in the United States except for this one photo. And then we have another article saying this week, TMZ and Jason Lee from Hollywood Unlocked claimed Floyd had been spotted in LA passing out money to homeless people and attending the Clippers game. But then Floyd posted on Instagram and Instagram stories that he was still in Dubai. It says after Jason Lee shared a picture of Floyd sitting courtside at the Clippers game, Floyd posted a picture of himself geotagged in Dubai, and I believe this is one of Floyd Mayweather's most recent Instagram posts right here. It also says he then shared
Floyd Mayweather has been criticized for charging fans steep prices for virtual meet and greets, with some packages costing as much as $1,499.99. A number of fans have voiced frustration, claiming they didn't receive the experiences or merchandise that had been promised. These complaints have led to doubts about the authenticity of his brand, suggesting it may be driven more by hype than genuine value. Additionally, reports have surfaced of Mayweather facing legal and financial troubles, including outstanding debts in Dubai. In 2018, he allegedly owed $5 million to Dubai-based businessman Nasser al-Rashid for a real estate investment that went unpaid. Such financial entanglements have sparked concerns about the long-term viability of his public persona.
Let's talk about this picture of Mayweather in Dubai that's going viral. Here's the backstory. According to Gervonta Davis, Floyd Mayweather is being held hostage in Dubai over unpaid debts. Boxing agent Rick Glazer confirmed Davis's comments by saying Floyd is desperately trying to work things out with Dubai's court system. And that's why my comment, blink twice if you're stuck there, on this post is getting a lot of attention. Mayweather still hasn't addressed the situation, so stay tuned.
Tank Davis and blasted Floyd Mayweather and told the world that Floyd over there hanging like a piece of rotisserie by them oil men with that long money, got him held hostage till he get that money back. And y'all know Floyd be lying too. Floyd, I've been out of town, I've been traveling the world for 2 months, but you look at Floyd, he ain't got no haircut or nothing, and he sent him there. And then Bill Caney said, oh, what account you on? Why we ain't on the Floyd Mayweather account? He said, oh, this is a guy account that I'm cool with, or that I know this his account. Why you can't get on your own account, Floyd? Not hating on Floyd. Floyd didn't touch a lot of money, more than I probably ever see in my life, y'all. But at the end of the day, y'all got to look at it like this. Ain't no 40-some-year-old guy who done made $500 million finna be out there doing exhibition fights. All right, then y'all don't know about he sold a Bugatti, and Bugatti don't want to deal with him before because he sold a Bugatti that he had and got more off of it. Floyd going through it, but y'all don't want to believe it. And I wish nothing bad on him, but the truth is the truth. Floyd got to pay them folks their money. Them oil folks over there do not play the radio.
Floyd Mayweather has also come under fire for his flashy displays of wealth, such as spreading stacks of cash across a table like a buffet or holding up bundles of hundreds as if they were trophies. To some, these acts appear to be deliberate, attempts to project an image of financial dominance, particularly in light of his ongoing legal disputes and financial challenges. Various reports have highlighted his tax issues and unsettled debts, calling into question the sustainability of his extravagant lifestyle. While these displays may serve to reinforce his luxurious image, they also raise serious questions about his financial decisions and priorities.
Money made all day. You know, right here, a light million. Over there, counting up another million over there. Walk with me, ladies and gentlemen. Let me take you into my life. So Andrew Jackson, of course, is on the 20. Benjamin Franklin right here. You know, money made all day. We in the bank doing what we do best, counting money.
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned until next time.